Things are really heating up, and I'm not even talking about the NFT market. Just look outside. Look at all these temperatures all across the globe. It's 101 degrees Fahrenheit where I am right now, so bear with me if I get a little flush in the cheeks, if I start to sweat a little bit. In this video, I want to catch you up on all the breaking news from last week, and I want to show you about 2 NFTs that I'm looking at upcoming mints. If that sounds good to you, let's dive right into the video. First piece of news comes from Minecraft. They officially banned the use of NFTs in their games. Here's their official statement. To ensure that Minecraft players have a safe and inclusive experience, blockchain technologies are not permitted to be integrated inside our client and server applications, nor may Minecraft in-game content such as world skins, personal items, or other mods be utilized by blockchain technologies to create a scarce digital asset. What's happened is we've already seen a huge divide from the gaming community and NFTs. They also said that NFTs are not inclusive of all of our community and create a scenario of the haves and the have-nots, the company said. The speculative pricing and investment mentality around NFTs takes the focus away from playing the game and encourages profiteering, which we think is inconsistent with the long-term joy and success of our players. But I do think they're missing the big picture of Web3 and being able to own the assets that you play with. Honestly, this is going to kill some big projects in the space like NFT worlds and metaphors that build on or inside of Minecraft. The next thing that happened is we had 2 new Launchpads drop their first projects, with Opensea dropping Zunies and Bifrost Blocksmith Labs dropping Froots. 2 completely different scenarios played out. Zunies bombed on Opensea, currently sitting at a floor price of about 2.5, but they had to cut their collection size from 8888 down to 6666 just to sell out. There's also a ton of speculation that there was a lot of insider wash trading going on just to kind of have sales of 100 to 120 to create that FOMO. If those sales were real, we don't really know. When this happened, everyone thought, damn, this really shows that Magic Eden really is the boss ass bitch when it comes to Solana NFTs. But Bifrost actually had to do their thing right after. Bifrost is the new dynamic pricing launchpad from Blocksmith Lab. They decided the first part they were going to drop is called Froots. Not too much really known about the team. We have Solstice coming on as an advisor. We also have this project wanting to be an IRL juice company. And we have a very cartoon-like cute NFT PFP project. I love Blocksmith Labs, and what they want to with their dynamic pricing model is basically if nobody's buying at the certain mint price, it drops. If no one's still buying, it drops. And then if people start buying a ton, the mint price goes up. One problem that we did see come out of it though is that whitelist minters did have to pay a little bit more than some people, because if people waited and game the system, they got a little bit cheaper mint price. Froots is a banger though. It's sitting at almost an 8 SOL floor price with over 37,000 SOL traded. Is Bifrost a new player in the Launchpad space? What do you guys think? The other 2 big pieces of news that happened last week were the fact that the gambling meta popped off. We had a bunch of different DJ and coin flip type games come out. We also had the other big piece of news was Frank went on Twitter Space today. Frank basically said that before the launch of Duppies, they will be changing the name of the project. What do you guys think that he's changing it to? We also saw a big pump in the price of Solana and ETH over the last week. I think that's pretty much it for getting you caught up on the news. Now let's hop into 2 upcoming projects that I want to talk about. Number 1 being Eternal Dragons. Oh, did I not mention that they hooked us up in this video with 10 whitelist spots for people that like this video down below? You're also gonna have to leave a comment, obviously. So Eternal Dragons is currently dropping their 3rd collection. Their 2nd collection actually just sold out about a week and a half ago in under 23 seconds. Their 3rd drop is coming out either today or tomorrow, July 26th. This is a play to earn game, but what you really want to know about this team is that this is a team that has a lot of money behind it. Is $8.2 million a lot of money? Before I tell you more about this project, how about we do what happened to the 1st collection here and we pump the floor price on this like button. Also, I gotta tell you that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy talking about pictures on the internet. Let's start by showing off some of the artwork of the collection so far. But now let's talk about the game itself and why I think it's very unique and something that I think I'm gonna be buying. The game's all about uncovering the mystery of what happened to the dragons in the past and conquering the evil force that hid from the world. Basically, along your journey, you're gonna be able to battle and obtain resources that you can use, buy, and sell. You can either just sell the resources to boost your bags, or you can use the resources to boost your characters. It's not a hands-on game. It's kind of like an auto chess or auto battler game where it's more of the strategy beforehand. So you got the arena, right? The arena is where the players place their dragons as well as their minions. The minions are units that fill the player's roster if they don't have enough dragons. These minions will always be less powerful than dragons. Each battle is fought by the player placing units from a randomized roster into the battlefield for varying costs of activity points. And then basically once all the units have been placed, there's an automatic battle that rages, and if you win, you win. That's only chapter 1. Then they have chapter 2, which is all about burgeoning new civilizations rising from the ashes of the elders. Then they have chapter 3, which is the War of the Kings. But the reason I'm talking about this game is the team. The team is LinkedIn level docs, which you love to see. They've worked on games like Candy Crush, EA Games, Microsoft, and much more. Now, this is actually a sick team. Like the CPO of Candy Crush, and I have no idea what a CPO is, but sounds like a badass dude, left Candy Crush to come work on this game. And like I said, this is a team that raised $8.2 million in funding. This means that they don't have to profit from the game. They don't even have to sell at their mint, which they have so far with both the first classes, just to be able to build what they're trying to build. While we haven't seen a ton of Solana games take off when it comes to, you know, the Web3 space and gaming, but just like Thanos, Web3 gaming is inevitable. The second project is a super sneak peek. We are so early onto something that's called Lily NFT. This is a project by Lotus Gang. You know, it's Cody, and I'm back to doing what I do best, giving you a project that's so early that we don't know the collection size, mint date, or mint price. The OG collection Lotus Gang is a collection of 4,000, which is currently sitting at a floor price of 3.45 on Magic Eden. This is a project, Lily NFT, that has only 2 tweets. One of them is a link to their website, which is already out, but it's more so just like a placeholder with just their image that they posted on Twitter. So we don't know a lot here, but I think this is actually a very promising project that I want to get on your radar before anybody else did. But that's what I do. I get you caught up on all the latest news in Solana NFTs, and I also show you some bangers that are upcoming on the horizon. So in exchange, I think you can do me a favor, like the video, again, make a comment down below, make sure you subscribe, and tell me why you want a whitelist spot to Eternal Dragons. Oh, right after the comment and the like button, how about you go ahead and check out that video.